really see the big distance that people have between what's facts and what's their reality, you know what I mean? I try to stay far away from street politics or anything.
But that's very ironic to your name though. Blvk H3ro, and you realize it's really hard to save these people.
The people, you know, some people think I'll be answering and take a shit. When me I got the bathroom, I see me and see them and score time from the bathroom.
Everybody,
and show you girl, I go so and fix her up fast.
make it look like she don't go bathroom.
Yeah, make it look like some alien thing.
This is analogy's power.
Well, I mean, he is Grammy nominated, right? Isn't it? But YouTube is a bitch when it comes on to copyright, isn't it?
You mean for after? Just send me a page and I can whitelist it.
You can whitelist it. How does that work? Wait, okay, wait. This
Bro,
is
I've been on so much big international, like online, bro. I've had to just, I'm in full control of my thing, bro.
Yeah, I want to find out. So a lot of the times when artists try to use, when people try to use artists' songs on YouTube, we get the copyright, right? So we can't use it. We try to go for your song.
It's not from the artist, it's whoever the song licensed to. So even if you have a distributor, the song is licensed to the distributor. The distributor is doing its job and just trying to get the money for you. So the artist can send a letter to the distributor and say, hey, whitelist, you can send me the exact video link to, and they'll just whitelist the page. How Kendrick songs them go through? Because Kendrick allow all the reaction people them.
No, I knew the Kendrick part, but I just never knew how we do that in Jamaica. Because you realize that 99% of niggas don't know what you just told me a while ago.
Because they don't know, and they don't not have that connection with the distributor, you know.
Because I tried to use a song the other day on somebody else's music that I know personally, that are artists, and they didn't even know how to get it whitelisted. So you're saying that you can just send an email to the distributor?
Because most people, you know, send it to somebody where somebody else upload it for them. Me just I go straight to the person who upload it.
This is analogy's power.
Well, I mean, he is Grammy nominated, right? Isn't it? So yeah, we have Blvk H3ro. Thank you before we introduce you, I drop knowledge and everything for me. Isn't it? How you been?
Big up, man. There, man.
Of course, I'm here with Razzie, isn't me? Everybody has smoke weed but me, I don't understand.
So we can blaze up.
Yeah, man, everyone to
Big up yourself, H3ro. You don't know, I'm a big fan from at all the time. Always I hear your name. Me hear your name, I call up. You know, in a certain circles before I actually hear your music. Okay, sure. And then I hear your music, I say your music.
I know because you're crazy hairstyle.
Your music. No, that too, but you know what I mean? Me start hearing music and I say, oh, you know, the music here connect. But what me always want to know about you, like, because I always want to talk to you as a brother where, you know, he's almost a pioneer in the reggae to some extent.
Yeah, man.
What the whole meaning behind the name Blvk H3ro? You take up the moniker there, Blvk H3ro. Like, what does that mean to you, and what the message you try convey behind that name? Yeah.
Alright, so first of all, for this, every hero have an origin story. So that name they really come to I am my lowest point in life, you know, bro. So start pursue music, and you know, parents I say, what are that mad money? Girlfriend them I say, hey, you have money done in a youth, because we invest and do certain things. Friends not understand because you start do certain things because you have different alignments now. So I just there in my house by myself. And what triggered me was I go in the fridge to take out one box juice. And one of my brethren, them girl look at me and say, you put nothing in there?
Jaja.
And I said, word. I just put it back in there, lock it. Remember, months me I pay for everything and everything good, you know. I have a job, a call center thing. I mean, I do everything. And that triggered me. I'm in my room and just like I don't know always to explain it that one of them Denzel Washington movie tears, they just one tear just run on me and me. I said, Jaja, what you do to me? And you bring me, I said, you bring me here. Cause when certain people say Jack call them, or music call them, means the definition. Music never in me periphery, never in my meds. I don't want to be a neurosurgeon, dog. Parents just couldn't afford it. I get to you, but I also love bio and science and them things. So fast forward now, they in my room and just hear a voice in my brain. Cause you know me, I tell myself, you will tell yourself, you hear a voice, I tell you, be a foolishness, you know. We have a next voice, I tell you, say, yo, just it's easy, man. Relax. Pull yourself together, you want hero. And at the time, I don't know if I read only a book and documentary and Marcus Garvey and Selassie. But I said, no, me is a Blvk H3ro. And the spelling, I get a piece of paper, the spelling, the voice tell me the spelling, everything, bro. One time, it might sound weird.
Must have been a very strong split.
No. We never have money for weeds, and eventually the weed influence it. We just stayed at the room, bro, hungry. We frass out, bro.
One of them introspective.
Yeah, man, it's not a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. I tell you, bro, because them time them used to name JR and never, never nothing serious, but that day there, bro, man, tell you, I swear from that day there, it lead to this moment to right now.
So that is some form of music before I was
yeah, man, it was out, but everybody start out, we do our influence by, so I be rapping. Rapping and be things so me never live. Yeah, me also used to play the desk and the beat on the desk, but me just always there emulate with my sister. If I'm a little way and I suck my cartel, say, I want to food you. So either the best rapper we made you think at the time.
And that, but you want those programs and say, yo, you're a Waterford man. So,
so
you would have
superhero, bro.
privy to seeing the whole of the Gaza and the whole of. So how come you never end up reach in a day aspect there of music in terms of dance?
Where was Waterford aligned with?
Waterford or Gaza.
Okay.
That's where Cartel come from.
Yeah, man, fully.
So you did there when him did there.
Yeah,
so
man.
what
Fully
aligned you
powerful,
to
man.
go into reggae instead
of that route there?
Instead of the route to dancehall and the Gaza camp?
Alright, so I just, all the little gems them and my people them and my parents them, I guess instill over time. I guess youth really is a sponge, we absorb and reenact and add to it. So my parents, my mother, they have a close connection to Cartel mother because she was a seamstress, like a dressmaker. And she used to make clothes for like teacher mother and a couple people in a Portmore. So I used to deliver the clothes to her and things. So me always can't wait for go drop off and see the man picture them in her house. And even one day we meet him and I'm not gonna forget say that. I say, yeah man, like fast, him just come in, I always see him picture them because that house steady that full of teddy bear and Cartel picture. That's all I remember, bro. And I go there and it's like, one day I'm going to him the day and I'm not going to forget that day and boom. But because of that connection, my mother always, even before I was a musician, say, yo, I want you try a different part. She always teach me some different things and I say, yo, yeah, get to it, but don't be stereotyped, don't do this, don't do that, don't do that. So I guess it just work, bro. I mean, never want to get in no trouble for no mother bail me out already. We don't have no money, dog. So you see me? So I really my parents instill that. So whether it wasn't music or anything me I did, it would have been positive.
I have two questions, right? One talk about your hairstyle, but before we go to that, when you say that you were born in the ghetto, what that mean? To be honest, artists, you can sing about anything, but what is, because what I know as being broke is that different from what another man knows. Like I have to buy an X1
for sure, and that's why that's good for clarify, because to me, you have just like you have different stages to a game and to systems and to associations. You have different systems to ghetto to. So it's like you have a smaller ghetto when we like to say one pop ghetto. No rifleman there, just a one pop, a be one pop, and we have.
So is that the poor ghetto? Or
it's still poor, but let me tell you what go on. Them there the place there where now you live with grandparents, because parents are work every day. Can't see them, that type of ghetto there.
So it's a suburban.
Still zinc fence, still all of them things they see.
But everybody have a job.
But everybody at work. And you can't see you drop off a grandmother every day, just dead. And
so this was what
parents are struggle. Yeah, parents are struggle to make ends meet. And you have to understand too, it's a single income household, like my mother never did that work. So you know that go. So I just want to explain levels to you. Because I have brethren who come from situation where totally different from that, but the not making money is the same. But the environment now reflect the same, but the income and everything is the same. So that's why I say me is I get to you because
because that's very
the
confusing.
Infrastructure. I remember telling me not because Matalan build up some place I want dumpland and want swampland would be a mosquito and badland means say it better than anywhere else. And that man try to tell you just have concrete and some might still have zinc.
Because a lot of the people that I know are that might live in a zinc fence area or zinc fence adjacent.
Some of them might are still richer than some people.
I've seen
it's not the infrastructure me I really point out me I say Ghetto. That play a part too, But Ghetto is more like the mindset too. The environment, how it stay. You know what I mean? You don't want to for that be a chicken back and thing the way I grew up on and I eat same.
Simple as what you said.
You get what I say, bro?
Yeah. Simple as what you said, you raise a good point, and I want to explore this a little bit with you. The relationship between music and violence in Jamaica, in the inner city.
Yeah.
As you as a man who come from this, so you supposed to see the relationship the first hand.
Yeah.
Zine, being around cartel, leave around cartel, in the water,
Just in the water,
and seeing what go on.
Yeah.
See the gunman lyrics them and the badness lyrics them. What about the environment where push most artists for go their way there, and what kept you from going down that same lane and say, because we could hear about Blvk H3ro, the dancehall artist.
Yeah, you didn't have any shoes or lace?
Eh?
You didn't know shoes or lace?
No, I don't know him at all. You know what I mean? But honestly, once again, I just having a ghetto queen. Like, you know what I mean? Every youth in the ghetto.
See that find it a wife, find it a good thing. Okay. I thought you find a wife from your own.
We did it, even though I talk more while people would think me is an uptown youth. I said, no, my mother just teach me, say if I talk a certain way, I'll get a job. And I'll get no in a life. And then I go stereotype you. You get me?
Which is sad, but it is
true.
It is true.
So she teach me them things that early on, and she's a seamstress, so she always say, oh, you look at how people are go. So them little thing that, me being me naturally now, to some people are image. But it's true, my mother always I say, yo, just be yourself and don't make people pigeonhole you.
I used to think that stuff only existed in America.
My mother straight up, I'm not afraid to say it, but I think who around you, who influence you, because without that little 5%, because the environment is 95%, you know, your home is 5%, you know. So if you know that 1-5%,
unless you stay inside like I do, then it's
and still the 5%. But for you, if you're not, and because of that 5%, in the whole scheme of thing, you stay in. If you not have that, the 95, you know, it's like we don't have a choice, bro. What me to do? Come out there and sing about Bugatti we have?
You don't know a DJ Razzie this. You can come to Oja and get 10% off certain products with promo code DJ Razzie 10. So you know the thing, people, good kush there, so come link up Oja and get a discount. Boom.
If you do, come on and sing about something.
No, but that would have been easier route for both.
KFC will only get it once a month because daddy save up some money. Like, what we are talking about? Like, we have to go out there and say, yo, we literally up on the roadside and eat some fruit, and the man just walk up, buy a melon and shut a man.
I want to
splash on the wall, bro.
My dad told me this.
What you want to do? I'm going to sing that. Me now say that, and I'm going to say, I'm not go. Told me I want to say that again when I want. Hear it again in my music.
Yeah.
I take it that deep. I say some things when I see in a life, bro, you have to just be like, oh, God. Alright, me just want not hear and see this. I don't want my trauma kick in again. So I gotta do something else. So me can hear.
So you don't sing about it too much because you don't want to immortalize the struggle. You can't.
No.
In the whole perspective.
And I don't want to stop nobody from singing for them truth either. I just feel like there's a balance to everything. You have white blood cell, you have red blood cell.
Here's a question.
Them job, bro.
Because my father, I remember my dad was telling me once upon a time, like I don't know if this is real or not, but people used to wear all them best suit for going to KFC back in the day.
Bro,
KFC used to be there. And when he told me that, you get me? Because I grew up fairly alright. I never grew up rich, coming rich. But I grew up, I would say middle class, right? Yeah. So when I went to KFC was like once every end of the month, my parents, would take us out. Me and my brother would get some food and stuff like that. But going to a restaurant it wasn't seen like if me I go uptown to one of them Cherry Gardens place that were behind the hills and I pay about $6,000 per plate or whatever. You see me? It was just seen as you're just going to buy some food like you're buying a corner shop where it's just like KFC just tastes better. Inside, let's say this called, we're using the term already, the ghetto, right? Is it currently still at such a stretch where the majority of persons view going to like a KFC that way, like this is like the big thing, or do you think that Jamaica the economy has gotten better? Bro, I don't think people even understand. And this is the reason, thanks to music, I get for being in spaces where I can reason with youth when I come from that. And I really see the big distance of people have between what's facts and what's their reality, isn't it? Yes, because my reality has been different. So see that reality is different.
So, as I said, bro, there's so much ways to break it down, but KFC at the least, that might become a natural.
Patty raised no, and Patty used to be the poor man thing.
So if you are saying thing then, you talk about KFC, we can't even go there, so bro. Because I don't buy them things again, like, I'm young, like me a youth, bro. I don't know them things there, bro. So, I can't tell you the price of that, but I can't tell you the price of one fucking Aki box food.
I didn't know that they had Aki box food. So
brown stew, fish food. I can't tell you how much that gone up to.
So do you think that people are, so here's a wonderful question.
And that's still a big stretch. I can't tell you it's a chicken back raise. I can tell you, say, there's somebody to take a fries out of them fridge and cook it.
So do you think that our leaders have lost touch? Because Favor Williams, Oprah saying her name, right? She was talking about the $2,000 way you can save up for your Pro Box.
Ridiculous, bro. And every time that's why I just not watch budget reading and news or nothing like that. But every time I watch it, I see people laugh off our struggles, bro. Like I'm like, what are we like? It's funny to you. This is it's funny to you, but I get it. As I said, the distance, bro. Like
yes, because
the distance, them forward down in the scheme, them for 1 day or two for pictures and views. So just a bit honest. Or them go down there because them have something for you and leave. They don't come from there. They don't live there. And those who come from there, they work so hard to get out. But I mean, at the end from there, they never go back.
But at the end of the day, of course, you know, I don't think you have the solution to everything in the world. But in your eyes, when you coming from the environment that you had to grow up in, right? And, you know, being a bit more successful now, being able to travel, first of all, being on a plane and going overseas is one hell of a thing. But being able to perform on a stage, seeing thousands of people, your life would have taken, I would have considered it a 180. You get me? Coming from where you are coming from to what you're able to experience now. Do you think, so part is, do you think that there is a resolution to this issue that seems to be, as Damon Marley said, what kind of wheel him says again? Old wheelman or something like that. Slave mill. Do you think that there is a solution to this? Because what it seems to me is that even if you come from a situation where you had less than and you got more than you can manage or more than you can consume, it's a situation where nobody wants to go back there. So we're not necessarily giving back our wealth. We're not giving that away. So what's the solution? Because we get money, then we become politicians, and then we lose track and touch because we realize that
always too real. That's just my thing. And if I ever tell you a me thing, people are gonna look at me and say, so we just leave stuff for no solution. I tell you the truth, bro. I talk about system. What I talk about is a systematic thing, a thing that is in place to create everything we love, bro. Without somebody being oppressed, you don't get the laptop. If somebody is not being oppressed in the world, you don't get the iPhone.
You don't get the clothes.
You don't get the car. You don't get the clothes. You don't get the shoes. You don't get the
somebody
food
in India
that goes on the ship that gets to you for you to buy it from somebody. Bro, it's deep. And within Jamaica, without the ghetto, bro, you don't have a Usain Bolt.
So
you don't have a Usain Bolt without sufferation.
So
that's a part of the system to create stars, to create things for tourism. The best come from the worst. That's why you always hear, don't?
So with that being said, H3ro, is it still, you feel like it's still the responsibility of the Jamaican musician, the artist, to be a messenger in a society and pass on the message of like what's happening? Because normally that was the thing for reggae music. Dancehall. I wouldn't really see that too much again. Because more music indulge in indulgences rather than message. But you feel like
people's
you have a responsibility
right now. No, you have to people's own decisions right now. But then you didn't need, just like how in the Bible it tells us they didn't need to go to the priest or whatever and confess your sins and then God bust the veil and they can as well a prayer. The same thing with life. Like, bro, back then, this is the age of Aquarius. People doing the research. This is the age of Aquarius. So this is an information age. As you open your phone, you get knowledge you never even want to know. So at the end of the day,
about Blueface and Christian Rock.
Everything, that's where you feed the algorithm you get in.
It's drama.
So we reach a point now in the game where I say, Jamal say it to them, Rita say it to them, and say, the bad don't go to the river the board, bro. We have pipe in our yard. You know, that it real to me take that so deep on so many levels, people just see it on surface level. It answer even your question is like, bro, we reach here. No. Me know about that. We know about this, we know about that, we know things that me say. So right now, nobody know what hear.
Do you have any survival guilt?
No one hear
nobody know what.
Do you have any survival guilt, like survivor's remorse?
Because you get to that. There's a deeper topic that we finish feeling that. That deep, bro. Listen to it, I say. It's like, bro, people don't want to hear that unless it's relatable, it's within them generation, within them time, the slangs. So I think the only responsibility we have as reggae artists right now in this time, because nobody know why you been a preacher, nobody know why you come tell them how to live them life, nobody know why you and really mean them hear something about you, where they might not even go so them run into that and say, see, him not real, him not righteous, him just want, even when you live right, them just want to find, them are wait, them just watch, and I wait for something to say, him fuck up.
Yeah.
Them now watch for say, yo, that youth are righteous. Them say,
crucify.
oh, him better than me. No, him can't better than me. That's why right now it's so relatable when the youth say, yo, dance. I'm gonna look on it no way because it's like they might find something them can relate to. We too much of them on a high horse.
Is it like how we say the word nigga?
No, it's nothing like that. Dance is just it's like at the youth them of the know. I tell you where them dep on is like, as me I say, them a live brawling. You can't
like
tell them nothing. Them just a live brawling. Them have all the information in them phone, in them hand. Them have all the make them money off of the thing in them hand. Them can just go up on it and create them own audience. Them a feed them people. Them a feed them family. Them a connect. Some of them a take flights. Everybody a move out of them. Yo, man, I tell you right now, dance, bro. Yeah, you can't say nothing to them. Cause them know everything. This is like a reverse psychology, but if you don't know. I can't explain. It's like a reverse psychology. They're not actually saying they don't have sense. They might tell us, we have so much sense. You can't tell me how to live my life.
It's like a flip.
Especially when you're getting success from it. So that's my question. Yeah. Do you feel, because there's a lot of persons, there's a artist called Absol. I don't know if you know him, right?
Yeah, my language I speak.
In his song, what's it called again? Do Better?
Yes, man. I gotta do better.
Yeah. He said that he was struggling from survivor's remorse because he's making money off of just words, just singing, just his voice. Now, of course, there's a lot more to it, but other people don't necessarily see all of that work. You have to go to the vocal training, the multiple takes, multiple nights at the studio. People don't see that. But do you think that, A, do you have survivor's remorse, as I was asking from before? And B, do you think that it is now your responsibility to go back to a Waterford and bring up the community? Because a lot of people try to do that and get killed.
Alright, this I can answer a question, just this one answer I can answer both questions. So, when I on the road, back and forth, but mainly I'm working overseas, touring for the majority of 2 years. You see me? I start feel something in my heart and I say, it's time to do something. You know what I mean? Mid 2024, I go forward back a yard and got Waterford, I'm just stay there, I'm there with my yard and she tell me, don't go this, don't get the message. I'm too afraid, man. But I split walk outside, rain start fall. I painted the full picture so you can see when I'm there, man.
Gotta try warning
rain fall, walk out. A voice over somebody's yard where I never even used to talk to when I was younger. But know him. I say, yo, Ray, yo, father. So I say, I've never even been over this money yard yet, but I know him mother and thing, and like, cool. Go up on the veranda and rain that fall, I say, I now walk through the scheme and rain. Bonus splish. I said, glad to see you, Ray, give me a piece of energy, cool. So I say, where you go? I say, I go up on my old black man who used to grow up and thing more, see a couple of dogs, them and see if I can. Ray and tea, you don't mind thing already. When I buy good, but when we give them money, them do them, I do it, that's it. Cool. Man, I said to him, I say, yo, dog, you can't go around and say, no. I said, no, man, my thing good, man. That's the fire, just sweet, man. My mind use it different. I come from my place. Like, I start get upset, I said, my place, this is my barn, like. I said, no, man, everything changed. I said, what do you mean by everything changed, dog? And I said, right now, if you go around this, I'm going to shut it.
What the fuck?
I'm just not know about where you come from. You might know where your hairstyle and know your music and thing, but because I was going, they must shut everybody. All them neighbor, them cripple a man with them know and them trying to know, trying to look spooky, I come through them and shut him. And I say, so some start ask questions. Some I say, so what going for Ray? I say, I'm dead, Some I say, what going for so and so? I'm dead, Some I say, what going for Ray? Yo, them kill each other, I mean 10 name. Effortlessly, man. I say, yeah, man, them dead, man. That's what I say. Everybody where you think you're going, dead. So, won't that answer your question?
Well,
you wouldn't feel that way, bro. Same youth, them way you play football with and a bus out school pants, your mother come round and I try run your back and say, come on. And the whole way they play football from 5 to 10, 12.
I think that's what makes
And
me
them
so
just kill off them one another. And them just kill off each other.
When I was growing up, because I traveled so much, I never got a chance to like.
And then me just there smoke weed at Paul McCartney and for just feel good, bro.
How easy is it for you as an artist? Because them say, alright, watch out. The popular thing is in a society where them pray, they say, oh, as you as an artist, your boss is supposed to carry where you come from by your back.
Yeah.
Carrying where you come from by your back. Yeah, carrying where you come from by your back usually means that getting involved in politics that is happening in the
You have
in the community.
politics and hood politics.
You see me?
Why?
So,
Politics.
so you have to be involved in the politics. Is that a reason why you yourself wouldn't want?
Because everyone really affiliated with father come from South. Ghetto again, deep. I did grow up around a water house with me and Wayne J and him team family for a bit. Deep. You know, certain place just can't rule no matter ways. You see me? Even if good things are coming. So I just learn fast that everyone me want to get strength. And Waterford already have a superhero.
Yeah.
You get me? So me just have to just come be a black.
Do the dons benefit the communities?
Eh?
The dancehall hero.
Do the dons benefit the communities?
Bro, Dan is just a name to make something look worse than it really seems.
Because I could.
Is your father a Dan? Doesn't he take care of your family?
I was about to say, because what you just said all ago, like linking your community to give back a rate and say just that you them never did it. But if you did, even though you might not know what they're going to do with the money.
Yeah, and that's other politics. Because he tell me, say, if he did, I'm going to get him. And next man, I think I'm going to give him for the foolishness.
Exactly.
And I'm going to pre-me. That's what I said. I hope that it answer everything for the show. You say every aspect you can think about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It
mess up.
It's rough. And then you do like nip ups and go back and the man just shut it.
One
So you have to just learn from others, bro.
Like even mineral boss them. As a good
I don't know the story so deep, but if it's something similar, as again,
something similar,
another story, I don't really know much. I try to stay far away from street politics or anything.
Wait, that's very ironic to your name though. Blvk H3ro, and you realize it's really hard to save these people. Like it's really hard.
No, that's why the era is really. Yeah, I teach people of my journey and my story, and I document everything for youths and people. To say nobody now come for save around these parts. You have to save yourself.
The fuck.
We are not the hero. We are sacrifice yourself though.
No, because we say. Remember, Sizzla saying I was still want to do the Bob Marley. I want to kill the prophet. Marcus Garvey, fake imprisonment. You know, Nelson Mandela got prison for 27 years. Like, and now the information age, so that's not necessary anymore. You supposed to be able
to save yourself. Get an iPhone, but what they have done is that the information might be presentable, but nobody know how to read. Is it me?
I don't even think it's that, because now you have other books, you have documentaries.
Nobody wants that.
You have movies who tell you exactly about the thing where you want. You have a youth on YouTube where you can sit and watch like how the girl them watch Love is Blind. Or whatever, everything when you watch a basketball or a football match or rare. Just like a man can just say, yo, Messi style them. Them can go there and say, yo, how I can empower myself and build 2 4x4.
Yo, I know people that can tell me everything.
Everything I learn from YouTube.
I know you can say everything about football, but
I learn for matching my clocks from YouTube. That's look how far that is from the other thing somebody that posted from YouTube
University.
Yeah, that's true. Straight. So as I say, we're just in an age like the universe and the world is alive, bro. And it has its own set of defenses and things were put in place. You don't think the planet have white blood cells and things.
So every man have way take the same
now,
themselves.
it's not needed for you have no matter. You don't need no Jesus on the cross for you. You don't need no them people that you look now upon and realize the life and the journey and say, to carry oneself. That's why I say Haile Selassie, not no other man. Haile Selassie, I him as the greatest teacher I've ever seen. I was reading book them and say, wow, amazing. So you need to align with where you, because if bad things you want to do, you got to align with it. And if great things you want to do, you got to align with it. That's true. And that's so you go, bro. So we're just in an era where I think people really know. They might not realize the power at them fingertips, but I know them know now.
So you just mentioned, for example, Selassie. Is your hair a religious thing for you?
Well, initially, for me, I just really like, because I have an elder where they break down all of the different sections are like Rastafari to me. I just they like say, like Nyambingi did carry them, wear them hair really for represent for those who couldn't or who died for us to wear this. Like hide in a shit toilet and all kind of thing, and man kill them and politician kill off we, and you know, me did like that just make me feel like alright, everywhere I go, them have to see this. And somebody did feel, bro. But I tell you, one point in my life, I'm so empowered by black people think I watch all the Marcus Garvey movie and start ball. I say, pussy them. Start getting mad, bro. But I tell you, a piece of energy we have more while me heights black people think I need, bro. You see me? So the ear is for anyone I go, but so it's not super pretty up or nothing. I know well done nothing and just wash and clean. Cause guess what? You know, go see this. Grammys, you go see this. For your TV, you go see this. This now go wrap up.
So more touch on that. Like we there talk about you talk about all of them experiences when you have in a Waterford. You've been a tour, you've been a get awards, you've been a get nominated for the big awards like we just mentioned, the Grammys. Tell about the experience, like when you realize, say, hey, I eat this, you know, tour, I start make money in a pocket.
Yeah.
Tell me about the feeling then. How was that for you, like making that breakthrough as an artist, Blvk H3ro?
Yeah.
You're there on TV, you're there on Winfred them show.
Yeah.
You start
remember them things.
What woman them knows you own him hero, you see me? Take me through all of that. What was that for you?
I don't know if I explain it, bro, because it's like the Grammys and them thing there that's icing on the cake, but just to hear yourself on the radio the first time. You know, who you call and how you laugh, how you happy, you think you make it, and first time you go up on a smile Jamaica again and your mother see, and first time you go up on a paper, all them things, bro.
Looking at account and money in
the
account.
greatest highs, no drug, no drink can make me so high, bro. Them things are the greatest highs. But I learned for just move on the next day, get back to work. Man, I live in it. So to me, it's a high like no other, bro. It's like, bro, can you imagine you try something for years, and sometimes you even say to yourself, yo, this not gonna work.
It's like, yeah, look at
And then say, yo, this not gonna work.
And some money cheap way, the mental health as a matter
I mean, tell you, at so many ways, man.
I bet you were saying it last
time. Some will chip and we just chip back in. Some will chip up and we just chip back in. Yeah, because it's a life, it's a journey, so. But let's look on it now, and to be honest with you, bro, like, the greatest feeling, and one of the greatest parties for us, my mother can sing my music. I know, so she can.
Oh, yo, that's a big flex, you know, because yo,
she can proud, no, you know.
Clean songs where I talk about something positive or whatever. Yeah, man, that
never go nowhere. I do nothing where me never believe in it. You me.
You can technically walk the streets, them, you know, you're not go certain places because, as you said before.
No, I go anywhere same way, but we just be mindful of. Make certain call and say we're good. Alright, you know, say if certain place I go through certain things, why you put yourself in other way for prove a point? Just the one, bro. You see me?
But
the experiences, it really help. And things like the Grammys, the main thing I really learned from being on tour and everything, that it demystify everything. Our life where I grew up where I hear about this or you know, Hollywood or this or that, and you know, we have conceptions. My mother, you know, she not stop saying me Illuminati for them, you know. So if you think of Illuminati for she, so you know we have everything deep, basically. And then we just go over there and the Grammys and realize, yeah, you might have some things and some situations where happen where you can see that there might be an agenda or something. But for the most part, they are trying to get some food. And the people them hungry too. The people them want to take a shit too. The people them, you know, some people think I'll be answering and take a shit. When me I got the bathroom, I see me, I see the man is go tired from the bathroom.
Everybody
and three girl I go so and fix her up fast.
Make it look like she don't go bathroom.
Yeah, make it look like some alien thing. So I'm gonna start pre-life and I say, oh, but just glad me I see certain things to myself. And even if I want to believe me, I say, I just the truth, bro. Certain people definitely out there do things where most of it wouldn't do or shouldn't do to make it in life. But still, 90% of people just work hard, bro.
Yeah.
And I work hard and they make me stop say, oh, that person has make it because me more righteous and them are to be evil and me are to be good. That's why I'm make it. You think that's how you're just there?
That's why when people do me bad,
not mine.
Enough people.
None of us just stay for me. The most I don't stay so, bro. Don't feel like you're doing the right and then you're wrong. Your mindset white not unlock for you. And the minute
I said earlier to you,
to unlock my mind and that, just going on.
Remember the quote I said earlier to you? The quote is literally, bro, stop, until you're able to afford your vices, don't talk to me about morals or justifying anything. You see me? Because a lot of persons, me in fact, I used to think, different ways about weed growing up. I used to think different ways about different people's habits. But people grow up so different. And when you've been overseas and you notice that cultures are different. Some people, I eat chicken back in the ghetto. Some people, I eat cockroach. And some people, I eat rat. And it's a delicacy for them. You get me? We look upon it away. Some people look upon where we eat ackee and things like that. Mad people.
And don't get it twisted, it's not because it's not overseas is better than Jamaica, or that's where you're gonna learn and perform.
Nice, man.
It's just that Bob Marley said there's a natural mystic in the air, but I go deeper. The same mystic that we can make it great, the same mystic we can make it procrastinate.
I think that they said that
how much football you know in your scheme better than Messi?
True. What?
How much artists you know better than no fire artists when I hear right now. I just the natural mystic, that's when you get a chance to leave that mystic there. And also see how hard some people have to work. Like, bro, enough time people want to say things about that or this or whoever in the business, bro. When you go over there, go say, them people at work, and how hard you have to go work.
Yeah, man, son, man.
I tell you, in Jamaica, the most artists do a 45 minutes, bro. 30 minutes if so. Big artists probably do an hour. Bro, when I left Jamaica, I do 45 minutes and I learn how to do an hour and 30 minutes every night. Back to every night. I said, what is going on? They have to learn about tax, and they have to learn about this, and they have to learn about band, they have to learn them not pay you. In Jamaica, you have to get 50% before you go. 50% before you go on stage. But they said, no, you get on 20% and you have to figure out the rest. And that's how tour support come in, and that's how you learn about Bob Marley. That's how Bob Marley and then break up because tour support, man, I realize if they put on show and thousands of people in front of him and him not having the money. Because you got red line because a man have a label, which me and work with, put the money in, and then the show pay it back. You just want to stay on the green line till you start go over the green line. Yeah. Every artist go through that. Every artist we can think about go through that. Even if they get a big viral hit, they have to settle back down. I forgot you have to build up a ticketing history. Go over there with streaming numbers alone and followers and look how my bad. Ray, why ticket history? Why you not a ticket? Alright, I'm on the actual that can work. Take this and then we say build up a thing. So the work I made go see that I will make me stay and I work on the road so much. Can realize when me get
and making music over there is different too because the producing
fast, quick, quick. In Jamaica you have to probably go Tough Gang, Anchor. A couple other youths out there in our generation will have some solid studio to like Andrew, other people, you know what I mean? We have Della Groove, Della Groove will build a mad studio too. And just, the world, it's hard to find that with that speed, the engineer ready, artists have to find inspiration now and want to go now. And for have that ecosystem there, bro,
it's different.
It's different. So in the LA bro, I was living at a studio for the last 8 months. Yeah. Living. There's a place where you can rent out and the studio there.
I mean, they would have that for artist accommodation. They're way more
just wake up and go on record, and that help me create a project in less time, the album in less time.
Because you wake up and just walk in the studio
and just work. Your face. And then all them you to build is like the standard of music in, especially the major cities, UK, New York, LA. The standard is just like their normal standard is our best, or not best, but our great in terms of recording. Like a youth over there have access to the equipment. Him have access to the equipment. Him have access. Him have the best. Him have a good mic already. Him have a good headphone. For we bring that in, and like go Music Mart and say, bam, you buy something online and see it for $5. Over there I see it for $15. And I say, wow.
So you feel like we are putting mediocre work in terms of getting dancehall and reggae out there? Like we're looking at the same Grammys and we say, Bob Marley may not come back and win.
No, sir, we not do nothing wrong. The culture not do nothing wrong.
You feel like we are put out enough music, we are doing enough work.
Bro, Chronically I drop a song every week. We have songs to listen to right now. How much artists have put out music? How much bad music video? This is first now in our time. One time we used to probably just have J Will, Raskasa, and GD. No, we have Shane Creative. We have Bosso Visuals. We have Roppy. We have this. We have Tatiana.
But some people
the ecosystem is growing.
Some people
get them big up people
some people look on it and say, watch out. Afrobeat take what dancehall and reggae was and then a category above above we. So them I say them I do more work than we.
Bro, that's what I tell you, bro.
More than what we are push out.
Bro, we have to stop them useless conversation. Yeah. That's why I just do them interview, bro. Cause I say if I can just put 2% more information out there, people will learn. Them conversation here we're all about. Cause one man hear that conversation, they run with half of him ear, don't know the full, then everybody just believes something. This is what I say, bro. Afrobeat can't take nothing from we and run with it. Africa we come from. Inspiration is not signed to any one person. So you can inspire me now, and then me can come back inspire you. Who own it? Who did inspire you? Where you get it from? For me, there's a long train.
True.
So how me look upon life is like this. Afrobeat never take nothing. Afrobeat being those countries like Nigeria, Ghana, people don't even know. Reggae, come just go Ghana, reggae really has stemmed from Ghana. The high life. Afrobeat I come from Fela Kuti, I left Nigeria and I go Ghana. And build Afrobeat after that. So even him get the inspiration after something else.
After reggae basically.
After high life in Ghana. Because when you listen to it, it's similar. But we naturally were on ships from the Gorée Island, from Senegal, from Ghana, from Gambia. We get ship here. All of that culture and thing just living away.
Yeah.
So,
especially because of how Jamaica, what the role Jamaica played in the slave
so
trade.
it's not nobody taking anything or no, we not take none from them not take none from we. We've added. No, when we had the show abroad, it's a reggae dance and an Afrobeat show.
Yeah,
so we included
mixing it.
Yeah, what really happened is I just think media system go hand in hand, and I just don't think positive news sell. So I think somebody have to throw 2 little things and we run with it.
Yeah, it's like the whole Afrobeat doing better.
Yeah, that's right. And if it do better, that's great. That means we are gonna do better. Because you ever see when I say David and Cartel on a stage in the UK right now.
I mean, even like people like Tyler doing features and
come on, bro.
Yeah, I think
we not do nothing wrong. And if you know the history of the music and we're powerful, our purpose, I talk about the land of Marcus Garvey, I talk about the land of Bob Marley, I talk about the land of Mary C. Cole, the lady who invented water in a
somebody need for win that Grammy though.
They really think anybody else in the world want that country. They are great, phenomenal leaders that inspire the greatest leaders in the world. Man will start the first black revolution, get extradited from in country and go over our next country and start the first black revolution with free black slaves all over the world. You know all them people they view this place.
Yeah.
So why you think they would want our music to go out there, sir?
Look, some people
look
on it. Some people look on it from like
it's them all we back.
From the metric of the awards that we get for the music or put out. So they must say because we have that lack of diverse awarding of music in Jamaica and the popularity of Afrobeat and the emergence of them artists.
I still don't know. I was nominated for IRAMA, for Caribbean Music Awards, for Jaria. You know what I mean? And to me, those are more important than the Grammys because those are our local institutions. Those are our cultural institutions.
I feel like we're just so American.
You know what I mean? And that's
because of that.
So
that we proud of it as the baseline.
But before you go, we couldn't have done this show.
But let's be real, like, honestly, like, the culture really needs to start have some better conversations because everything I would just explain everything. Why only know a certain type of topic I cut through? Why it be populated more? Because they use them not done, some smarter now say, because they might go river and everything and I live right life at home and them do say, oh, to sell, to make it, I gotta give you this. Even this thing when I talk about, go and talk about it. Oh, may I wear hands, go and talk about it. That make me money. Yeah. I figure out the game. Because that is the game. You have 30 reggae young artists from the age of 19 to 35. And if me list out name right now, I don't know them. You know songs for me from 2-3 years ago. I put up probably 40 songs since then.
Jaja.
We're promoted, we do the quest times, you do major, main danger, you don't get the same traction.
And that's one thing we see too. A lot of artists won't be known locally, them tour out the place. You're looking at Europe
after February done, we're not no more show. People think I need one to show Jamaica. I haven't been booked in Jamaica for 2 years.
But you're booked overseas. So I was going to say, before you go, one of the last things I wanted to talk about was that you were getting booked overseas to a lot of shows, especially during the summer. The love overseas is different from locally.
Yeah, for reggae artists and reggae music, for sure. Dancehall artists too as well, but reggae artists too, we not get it so much locally and diasporically sometimes.
If you don't have a visa, you kind of get knocked. Is it that way, or you don't think so?
Yeah, places where you can perform without visa, or without the high cost of an American visa. You can go and perform in Africa, where Ghana is no visa free for Jamaicans. And now we have a direct flight to Nigeria. Those are countries with hundreds of millions of people, bro, that are waiting to see you, like.
So, but I mean, that's another deep conversation without the time for them, but that's a very deep conversation. But can you tell the people, some of the events that you'll be performing at this summer and where they can find you?
All right, check. I will be in UK for South by Southwest in London, California, Reggae on the River, Cali Vibes. I'll do my own like a string of tour dates as well for my capsule called Winner. Winner capsule dropping extremely soon. And just follow Blvk H3ro, all over. You can type in regular Blvk H3ro or Blvk H3ro with a 3. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, and Rastafari music saver,
Yeah, man, what's the spelling? Oh, you did that already. Something there as well. I just want to say that one of the first songs I've ever heard was the one that you were speaking about, the donkey say the word on the level.
Yeah.
Personally, I find that a lot of your music, what you do is you reach for a lot of the things that people, as you say, are relatable, people understand. A lot of the sayings that have been going on for a while. And I think is a very interesting way to deliver music. What is some advice you'd give to a reggae artist that's trying to burst through the scenes and trying to reach?
I just think our purpose, like in life, and people have absorbed artists before us and have seen that trend and pattern. So I think our purpose is just to translate what they're feeling, man. What they're thinking, what they're saying. Like I'm doing it easy, everywhere I go them I say, oh, Andrew on the TV, I get the thing confused, man. And that was a cool thing. It make him feel bad. Like it's not a shot.
Yeah.
But it make him realize, oh, this the people them I say, yeah.
I thought when you said Andrew, you would have gotten a lot of political problems for that because
no, I'm not picking the easiest one of the song them and pick me and youngsters like the uplifting youths them. Yeah, man, that end up help me abroad too. So big up that same way, but I just thought that was just weird. You picked the song with that in it. I was like, that's fire though.
Yeah, man. But thank you very much for following through.
Yeah, one of the artists them where who could have reason for hours and
yeah, man. You definitely have to fall back on the show one time. You see me? Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. My name is Privy. You've been watching the Vibe Check. My co-host Razzie.
You don't know anything of people.
You see me? Where can they find you? Razzie, where can I find you?
Oh, you don't know Razzie World Tour on Instagram. I don't know. Blvk H3ro, he said.
Alright, guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Whoa. So these are the top stories from Kaboom for this week. For some reason, every week we have to talk about the world boss. We can't help it. Vybz Kartel is bringing the Freedom Street to Europe. So Bounty Killer got back his visa. Who said Killer can't left yard? To celebrate 20 years in music, Idonia has 2 events. One for in the US and one for us out here, yard. You get me? So the Shake It to the Max song is still making waves. Everybody, them mother, them auntie, them daughter, everybody know the dance. You get me? It's really nice, as I said before, to see Jamaicans, featured with a lot of these international artists. It brings a lot for us. Baker shuts down his first performance in London. Based on the videos and everything we've seen on social media, it looks like everybody enjoyed themselves. Anyways, guys, that was our top entertainment stories from Kaboom for this week. Make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe button if you want more content, you want more stuff.